Welcome back. Eric just found one of my my keyboard switches. Oh, you can see it there actually. That it's a purple switch. He was wondering why it was a purple switch. This is, I mean, it's a Cherry MX switch, but the Cherry MX patent ran out, which is why you see if you look at like Logitech Roma G or the pretty much any manufacturer, they're all copies of Cherry switches. So this is a copy of a Cherry switch. The main difference is that it has a different spring inside. This is a 78G, so these are really heavy. So if you try my Scrabble key set, that like I'm quite heavy-handed. Yeah, this is a Zelios switch.
I'm a heavy-handed kind of guy
purple.
too.
Yeah, I tend to like
slam my
smash doors open and walk into things. Yeah. Once we were doing an event. Oh, never mind. There's no time. There's no time because Renegades again. This is the third time we've seen CTs charging round. Sorry, down mid. Although it is not the full investment we've seen from Renegades, and JKS is the only man standing now over towards the B bomb site. I like the 5-man rush. Like if you're gonna do it with everybody. I think that sounds good. Because you're never going to expect someone to be towards B, so you're not going to like run, okay, let's run B, at least not at this point. I do wonder how common this will be though, because it is crazy, you are closing your distance, but at the same time, you are fighting on your terms, and maybe that is the difference maker.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that we've seen this 3 times already in 2 days. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen such an aggressive pistol that many times.
Yeah.
So
was there one yesterday? I thought they were all today.
Astralis, remember?
No.
Yeah,
I've been away for too long. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Astralis rush against VP. I remember it because we're like, oh, this is very non-respectful from Astralis.
Oh, yes. Okay, you have jogged my memory.
There we go.
10 FACEIT points to you.
Thank you. I bought myself a paperclip.
I got 12,500 FACEIT points yesterday for completing 60 games of Counter-Strike in 1 month, which was super awesome.
Impressive.
I donated all of them to the UK dude.
Wait, you could donate points?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can donate them to hubs and maybe other people, I don't know, but you could definitely donate them to hubs.
I should donate my play. I probably have like a couple hundred just sitting, 100,000 just sitting away.
Boom. That's a lot of points.
Grinding away 1 month.
Ooh, ding dong. And this round for Renegades is not looking all too stellar.
No, but they do get a Mac 10 out of it.
I didn't know there was a Hyper Beast 5.7.
I think it's new. I think it's maybe from the new case.
I have a case hardened.
Is it? I could be wrong.
And an Urban Hazard, I think it's called, the red one.
I'm wrong a lot.
Ooh, a chance for damage. Maybe for money. I guess the Mac 10 ran out of bullets.
So far, 2-0, nothing crazy. Renegades did force buy last round, which, I don't know, with new money system, I prefer not to force buy. Like, I'm the more of, like, you don't need to take a risk. You're guaranteed gun on the 3rd round. And yeah, you can risk it to go 1-for-1, but then, sometimes safe is okay. It's good to mix it up, so I can't be overly critical about it. And look at that, yeah, I was gonna just jump around and Mac 10 2 people running out of bullets. The rate of fire is so insanely fast. I think it's the fastest one in the game, other than like Nagav or something. And just spray and pray. Good control by Nekaz. First time I ever saw Nekaz actually. What team? I think he was on. He just got on Luminosity, and they played old SK on this map, and Nekaz just went bananas against them. I mean, they ended up losing the match, but Nekaz was just like
had a good showing of himself.
Destroyed SK. He was like way above and beyond the kills than anyone else, and it's a lot of high hopes for this guy.
Well, Renegades haven't had the best time on this map today. Gratis Faction and I think Liaz didn't have a very good game of Inferno. I think that the CT side should be better for Gratis Faction. And it's eyes on Henny to see how he's going to get to work on the T side of the AWP. One of the more difficult maps. A lot of close quarters angles. So there's a take of Banana from Luminosity. Very expensive map, Inferno. 3-2 set up from Renegades. Not focusing They're playing the back lines, as you can see on the A site, so they have no information. But there are still 2 Luminosity players towards A, so they're so close to the B bomb site, but I guess they're not going for the push just yet, because I imagine you want to have at least one more player there just to really abuse the numbers advantage. And then have somebody looking for the flank, lurking like you'd see Robson and Mouthwash. But here they go, they're pushing a 3 versus 2 situation. They've got the site, Jacobs picked one off. And the rotation hasn't begun just yet, so maybe they'll just give it up.
Look at Luminosity, they still have 2 people at the A bomb site still. Trying to get those exit rotates or whatnot. Look at Steel just having there. And this might prove fruitful for him as he does get killed on Liaz. He does not know that there's a woman person under the balcony. No reason to. But I think 3-on-3 situation, no kit, you gotta save the round.
The elusive kit. What a great start for Luminosity.
Very good.
But so much he has to play.
And not so slow either. A little fast pace. Changing up just a little bit. Yeah, so good job in Luminosity of making a lot of noise, making presence in the middle, preventing anyone from Renegades to over-rotate towards B. And it was a little risky in terms of the fact that Luminosity still had 2 players in the near middle and A bomb site area, kind of as their other teammates are attacking me at the same time. So a little risk, but it paid off. I like the idea. Prevent rotation. Very strong on this map to take control of this bracket mill area in our apartments.
Jumping past the angles. Ooh, got to be careful. Seal going for a wild. Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what that exchange was. But Renegades, well, they'll lead for a brief time. Gratisfaction creeping through the smoke, and he's getting another kill. Again, this is... I like it because he's abusing a weaker team. But again, there's still the grander question of if he... Oh, another smoke for JKS. You can see smartly picks it up. That gives him plenty of control. It really kills the time. See the jump up on the logs, and maybe he'll fall back. But I like that he's abusing his skill against teams that he can abuse it against.
Get that confidence up.
Yeah. A statement. A smoke towards CT from Lucas. Lucas and Henny, the brothers. Lucas 1, Hen 1 rather. Remain. That's a nice shot. Punishing the tracers perhaps. 2 versus 3, 37 seconds, looking for a flanker. Liaz is being very patient in that regard. What is he picking up? His friend has gone away, Lucas. And now he only has a CZ. Did he run out of bullets? Even if he did, he'll get more bullets in the next round. Why has he only got a CZ?
I think he spammed all his bullets in the smoke, maybe? Interesting play by him. Maybe they want to give an AK to the CTs, but it's right there. I don't know. That's very weird.
Gratisfaction baiting, I guess he is.
Oh, he's going to wait till the time. Did he get after time? I don't know.
He didn't want him to get around a corner.
So it was right before the time ended?
So, did he really spam all of his bullets and then throw his gun away?
I think so, or dropped it or something. Because it doesn't make sense, like where'd it go? We didn't see where it went. So
he just threw it on the floor next to the car position.
It looked like it. I don't know.
I have never seen that before. I mean, I can only imagine he was hoping to pick up another gun, but it's just such a weird scenario. Jacob in Rambo modes.
And look, he has the AK that everyone dropped, or Lucas dropped.
Nice shot from Gratisfaction. Area control in apartments. Falling back but not off. And the decimation begins. 3 versus 3. Wild pre-fire.
Ambitious shot from Hen 1. Trying to go for the no scope. But money kind of weird for Luminosity. You got 2 people that could buy and 3 of them cannot. So, and yeah, I'm gonna buy full buy. Hero up on Hen 1. And just like that. See what magic they can do with very limited utility and weapons. Renegades doing the banana control, seeing the weakness in Luminosity. They were taking advantage of that. Bunch of bananas. Lucas one spamming for Steel. Does not hear anything. Steel jumps out the window. Renegades can go into a 2-pit setup, giving up the brackets area. Of course, Luminosity does not know that.
I like that there's plenty of utility here for Luminosity around these weapons, because if you just had like a hero AK with no, AWP with no grenades on Inferno, not a fan. Spreading the numbers out now. Nick is going for a rotation in construction. I don't know how that's going to work out. This is really awkward, isn't it? But Satisfaction is buying time for a rotation. Nick has had to push him, and now he's lost his chance. But there might be a bomb plant at the very least, and Henny could still do more. He's still got the, well, it's 2 rifles that remain. Watching the corner of the smoke. Ooh, be careful.
You missed a shot.
Lucky to get away with that. Oh dear. Still no bomb plant in all this time. Really wanting more frags. They had the time for the extra frags, but he won't get them. No plant, just 1 kill. The buy does not pay off for Luminosity. Loss bonus is rising. Maybe it'll feel like the sea level is as well.
Renegades, 3 rounds in a row. Luminosity, whoa, a Nova and Henwan. Okay. This whole team, they're doing, I guess, another kind of just light buy. Nova. Never been really good with that gun. It feels like even point blank, the bullets somehow just disappear. See if he gets any success with this, just sneaking up the halls. Luminosity slowly, 3 people in the apartments, ready to pounce on anyone in brackets, but they decide against it. Or go towards his halls.
Well, now what do you do? No one in the apartments, and you got a sawn off. A sawed off, rather.
Oh yeah, not Nova. I said Nova, didn't I? Sawed off.
Nah, what you gonna do?
So many shotguns in this game now.
Doesn't even have the tentacle skin.
You need a tentacle skin.
Yeah.
You have to be.
There's a fighting game called Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, and there's a character in it called Mars People, who is basically this tentacle dude. So my tentacle gun is called Mars People.
I like that.
It's a terrible fighting game, but I thoroughly enjoy playing it. And there is the round.
Just like that, Luminosity gets snuffed out. 4-4. 4 rounds each in a row. Who's going to win this round? To set the next trend. Trendsetters. Anyone not buying anything just yet? Finally buys. 5 AKs on Luminosity, only 1 AWP on Renegades. Yeah, is going to do his Molotov middle. Renegades is pretty consistent on throwing middle deep Molotov. Like, their game plan is to stop them from taking control of underpass and I guess the end of banana pretty quickly. I don't know what just happened right there. That was a weird exchange. Yell just runs up middle in the smoke and kills Elias. They're waiting very patiently, gets the exchange. 4-on-4. Gratification has to fall back, play safer. Doesn't want to risk losing the AWP. Of course, he plays aggressive as soon as I say that. Caster curse. And one nice smoke kill. Now this prompts Luminosity to take towards Banana pretty quickly. Azra has to rotate really quick or they're going to get caught off guard. Kill the process. Steel, though, still lurking at A. This might prompt Luminosity to fall right back to A. Great strat by Luminosity.
Yeah, almost like Complexity Very Games. When the fight was on B, the bomb went A. There was no more time. Steel in the rotation position. And with control of CT, Henny will plant for Library and Arch. Jacob wonders what could have been, but there's so much money here for Renegades. And he'll want to hold on to his AK-47. So, Luminosity are to take the lead once again. They're likely to survive with 3 players. Very important considering their money. But can they string some rounds together? Again, they are, I guess, 3 for 14 now in ECS League. Crazy statistic.
No chance to get out, but...
Normally it's the teams who have come through the qualifiers and have beaten the team who've been at the bottom of the league who get battered like this.
but Complexity's the outlier. They've been doing really, really well. But it's kind of deceiving in a way because you have people like Shazam and
yeah, but more like a space station, you know, like an unknown team.
Yeah, space
will
station.
come in and be the whipping boys.
That was a very interesting the debacle by them with the roster change and then I guess the organization change and all that. Weird. Same Molotov deep middle, keeping it consistent, and it kind of messes up Yell a little bit, taking down to 46 HP. One of the Renegades is boosted up in the porch. They have 3 people porch. Gonna just overload one area of the map.
Yeah, no vision from Arch necessary. Obviously they can see over a smoke. And Luminosity continue to clear the banana position. Now they've got 4A, so 3 short was not enough, and they will send more players there. They basically have 4 players short on A, and only JKS on B.
Super stack.
This is very unusual. All in the same position, and this is the round over. This is the round over. Or is it? JKS, he gets 2 kills, still unanswered. Oh my god, it's not a round over. He's doing it on his own. Who needs a second player? Oh god. Look at the reinforcements. What a bizarre situation.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. But JKS is known, or he's not known, but I remember.
They don't lose a single player.
I remember in the minor watching Renegades on this map, and JKS was in this spot. This is his favorite spot in the bomb site. You catch him here a lot.
It's 5 versus 1, and they don't kill anybody.
He's really good at that angle. Really, really good. Honestly, he's one of the best new box people I think I've seen on this map. He's just very consistent on hitting multi-headshot kills from that angle. Double main middle, does not connect with anyone. Steal a little bit, but not enough to really scare him off.
You have to credit the HE and Molotov damage that took place early on in the round.
That was very nice.
Which made them so careful not to run into more stuff, and made it really hard for them to push forward. Now they look to burst. Oh dear. Face planting onto the pit position. He has some free fire, 3 HP. His teammate will save him. Hazza, always good for a multi-frag. Through the wall, and 1. Now it's time for the CTs to reload. JKS coming in from the back eventually. Very, very slowly. Still respecting his opponent. Hen 1 avoiding the flashbang, but he's heard JKS running, but he can't stop him. Sometimes he can't.
So the timing of that A take from Luminosity was a little off because you saw Steel toss at Molotov by the short porch area, but that stops his teammates from taking A. But in the meantime, there's 2 people from Luminosity hopping in pit. There's no chance for his teammates to even help or exchange kills in that process because of that Molotov. So the people in the hall should have waited probably another good 5 seconds before hopping around the corner.
That sounds like complete disorganization.
Yeah, definitely a misunderstanding of what that strat does and the timing and the routes of it. JKS and JChem share nades and bop Hen 1. And then now we wait.
So something like that makes me wonder if they've just given up and they're going through the motions.
Very popular, not much thought behind what they're doing.
Yeah.
One of those strats where they just call some random or something, I don't know. Just do like a hall split or something and just not knowing the timings or not much practice with it could result in something like that.
But still, I feel like when your team is having so much trouble, struggle, it's a competitive match. Renegades need a W. So you could really try to do something and just build your team for the long term.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity wasted if they can't get ahead in the game.
Definitely.
But maybe it's just how bad things are at the moment. Also possible.
Very impossible indeed. Nade instead of Molotov. Double nade. And they've been pretty on point with their HEs, but Luminosity still wanting to get position, regardless of taking almost nade damage pretty much every single round in that area, either T-ramp or end of banana. They've been taking nades or some kind of Molotov damage. Probably slow it down a little bit. Some gratification off this angle before, and look at the smokes and flashes come from Luminosity. But Molotov not doing anything really. Nice slowing down
as well.
Just slowing it down.
A re-smoke of Arch. Now what? Still a minute on the clock, plenty of time. A late smoke on Banana from Renegades. And JKS still has another one. Does he go into the corner? They're on him Molotov, although he has no support. Seems he was seen by Nekers. Oh, there's the first one, still alive. He'll try and pop flash himself at random. Just killing time, he still gets another kill. That's the bomb as well, so they've got so much information. Surely there's no time for rotation towards B. They need to get going now, these Renegades players. Jacob slowly walking, needs to get his skates on. The action is on the A bomb site. Still the rotation is slow. JKS still standing there. There's the bomb once again. Now the rotation will start to speed up. Gratisfaction causing more problems. He really needs some help now. Nice no-scope from him. And Steel is on the balcony. Down he will go. Again, the clock going down so far, but Luminosity can't get on a bomb site.
And almost a repeat of last match. Look at the money on Renegades. Pretty much everyone's hitting towards $12,000 to $14,000. Nice off my gratification. When I say all, I meant some. They had to rebuy. Nazi's still sending heavy T-ramp, and they're going to pay for it with an off shot. Gratification taking out Nekers. Gratification finding his stride this game, hitting off shots. And just being aggressive with no worries in the world. Azure clearing these close wood. Just like that. Nice cover by Jacob and JKS. It's just a lawnmower right there. Mowing those guys down in the meat grinder.
Including the pistol, they've won 5 rounds. In this economy, you could call it 3 rounds, basically, if you ignore the pistol and the gimme round. So it's like 3 to 9, really.
And Renegades kind of did a risky, I guess, second round buy, a 4th buy, I guess, and didn't pay off. So if it could have been even 1 or 2 more rounds in favor of Renegades if they decided to save for the rifles right away.
Gratisfaction getting his ECS highlight reel on the go.
Nekers somehow kills himself. I don't know if he just did his own Molotov.
Case of goodbye, cruel world, perhaps.
He's over it.
Scope heard by JKS, maybe? Who peeks first? Hello. JKS, such a problem to deal with. Now his job is to buy time. And Henwan's here alone.
With the bomb.
Yeah. In the meantime, what is Steel doing towards the A site? Well, it seems he's going to go for a rotation. This would be a very key frag. His gratification here, well, now the jig is up and maybe we'll see an extra round. But Henny's still not rotating. He's been standing towards the B bomb site. Seems to be almost some confusion. Steel pulls his AK out just in time, and now JKS is wondering what the hell's going on the B bomb site. Long rotation for him, and he'll take the long route down Banana.
That's
just to make sure, I suppose.
It's kind of a blunder by Renegades. They didn't see the bomb in B. Oh, actually, maybe they did see. They did see the bomb in B because Hen 1 was peeking CT spawn, so they saw the bomb, but they over-rotated. They shouldn't have pulled everybody. Should have kept at least one person in A just in case.
No, if the bomb's at the front of B,
I guess you should expect them to go B.
Yeah, I think if they out-rotate you, then fair play, in my opinion at least. Not checking graveyard position just yet. He's really, the bomb's really coming along. Oh, he's forgotten about it. Steel not picking just yet. Hello? Oh boy. He's got time, hasn't he?
Because he has a kit.
Trouble. Yeah, because he has a kit. Yeah.
There you go. Kits win games, and I mean, that was actually a poorly played 2-on-1. 10 to 5 for Renegades. Looks like Luminosity's, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they're there.
Yeah.
They're just, yeah.
I mean, it hasn't all season, really. Pistol time.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. There's Renegades. He dropped his pistol. Looked weird on the screen. No kit from... Wait, okay, Yell got a CZ and smoke. See how this plays off. And they're spamming the holes. What? The push-ups from the CT side. Look at this. Renegades has all 5 of their players at the end of Banana about to explode on Renegades. Who wants to get out of town? Fallback.
Okay, well, you've closed the distance. You have a flash. You've got smokes. You've got a Molotov. And away we go.
I didn't even see him.
What now? Get a bomb down quickly.
Interesting
No
plan.
kits. Yeah, on it helps avoid being sprayed. So you have like a
I see that.
dot on the coffins.
Okay, yeah. I like that.
Well, the CTs are on a choke point. They will be invited to try and get into the site by Renegades. Oh my god.
He's no more bullets in his USB.
Just stood there and accepted his fate. Gratisfaction, of course, with the knife kill. Bonus money for the AWP to come. So many bullets in the Glock in comparison.
Money.
Ooh.
Is that a Bowie knife?
Yes.
That was a big stab. That was like, that was a heart. Saving Private Ryan stab. Remember that scene?
No. I don't remember anything. My memory's terrible, even when I have had sleep. Seen this before.
The triangle setup. The cheerleader double stack.
Yeah, on the motorbikes.
Juggling balls in a circus. You just think, what? All 5 there. That's the call.
Still not moving too quickly up the mid, but surely he hears all this rotation. But it seems Renegades will indeed have position. Excuse me, planted above default. Angles on the library. Round number 12 on the way. As it hears more players coming up Speedway, trying to avoid giving up money, but they will be forced to. Their purses will be opened. And money will be collected. 12 to 5.
Stack that cheese. Maybe call it timeout. Maybe try to change the pace up a little bit or something, or talk it through a little bit. Not many timeouts coming from Luminosity's side. Double Mac 10 on Renegades. No ops on the server at the moment.
And here is a smoke. He tries to delay it for as long as possible. Only 2 smokes remain for Luminosity. They have all the M4s out. Prioritizing the bigger guns as opposed to the utility will make it hard to defend the B-bomb site. And it looks like Renegades are just going for pure entry kills. It's a big flashbang. Neckers can't hold the angle. Way too late for the smoke. Isolated from his teammate. Yell gets the first frag, however. Neckers spraying through the smoke, so he gets something out of it.
Yeah, the kill was great. Gratification, though, takes out Yell in the bomb. And Neckers is going to try to make a play here and gets Liaz, who's trying to plant the bomb. But right after that, JKS trying to kill Steele, not helping him out at all. 2-on-3 situation. Gonna play it safe, sit back. Kill for Lucas. Blind spray, unsuccessful for JKS. Luminosity taking the round. Smoke sprays. Crazy smoke jumps.
That frag through the smoke from Neckers was huge.
Luminosity pulling all their luck cards. Trying to win that round. Now Renegades on the brink of being bankrupt. $0 in the bank account.
Oh boy, in the chest. In the chest.
Right there.
Renegades double the score of their opponent. Man advantage. How do you lose 2 players in 20 seconds on Inferno CT side? That is not a good sign.
Very aggressive towards that middle.
They will commit everybody to A, as Renegades look to investigate Banana at the very least, maybe not B, we'll have to see. Yell seeking information, he's closer to the corner though, so it'll be an easy frag for Jacob. Looks for a trade fragger, but there's a second person towards Arch. Does he take Arch for granted now? Steel popping out. In the red, not quite dead. Hello, JKS. Done out. Ooh, Lucas, last man standing. Renegades can continue on now.
And the bombs to be.
Yeah. All is well for Renegades.
Bomb has been planted.
Off he goes, Lucas.
Does have a Molotov and 2 flashes, but solo can be done in this situation. He has not much time with not having a kit. He decides he's going to save it. Run away to fight another day. Renegades are kind of forcing their way. It looked like Luminosity might take advantage of this round with those nades middle, but somehow 2 of the Luminosity players get taken down, as you mentioned earlier. How do you die so early in the round like that? 2 people, unless you're being super aggressive. But where's the rest of the team? If you're going to have 2 people be aggressive, why not be 5 people aggressive? More the merrier, that's what I say. Let's play the number game.
3 rounds for Renegades. The Krieg is out for Azza. I think sometimes familiarity can trump the newer weapon, if you will, on a map such as Inferno, which doesn't have all the longest ranges. I think the Krieg is great to abuse longer range. Abusing that extra accuracy. Regardless of scope or unscope, it's more accurate either way. So one taps feel extra special with the Krieg.
Also, you get people playing with the rifle or the AK for an M4 for like 10 years. It's comfortability, you know? It's what they're used to. Old, reliable.
No smokes, some Molotovs for Luminosity. Smoke towards library, perhaps. There we go. Isolating smoke. Steel won't be good for one frag. The Rat. Liaz on Banana, which did have Molotovs on. Now Luminosity have 2 directions to try and take care of with these UMPs. Grenade for construction. Will they check these angles? Being very careful, but making assumptions. Straight into the crossfire. Did it have to be this way?
That was such a great crossfire right there. I don't think I've ever seen something like that. I don't think Renegades expected them to be there, obviously. But
on the other side.
we're back to a 2-on-2.
Neck is out in the open. The spray is there. Yeah, dropping the smoke down because of the time pressure. That's unbelievable. Honestly, the meat shield as well.
Way.
What a ridiculous robbery. I didn't even see the time.
I didn't either.
So I was like, he knows the guy's right there. He's dropping the smoke, but he's doing what he has to do. The only chance to win. You've got to respect the dedication. Not many people would do that. Absolute madness.
J-Cam with a nice cover. Being a good teammate. Look at that. The Rock. J-Cam is
crazy.
the Rock.
Sean Connery or Dwayne Johnson?
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go with Sean Connery. He's a little small for Dwayne Johnson. He'd be ripped to beat Dwayne Johnson.
When I was in Bahamas, I went to a restaurant where Sean Connery was having dinner with some of his friends, which was pretty cool. Small restaurant. Enjoying old man life. Didn't bother him.
He seems like the guy that would just really tell you to F off. You know, he's at the age where he doesn't care.
Just leave the man be. For other people that need signatures. Well, Steel will be traded. Luminosity fighting off match point. Looking for only win number 4 from a full season of ECS. Doesn't look very likely looking at the score. Chances of winning this game are dying as well as my lungs, but somehow they get 4 kills in 1 second and
that's it, that's the round.
Yeah, and they've broken the money of Renegades, so the comeback is on.
The comeback is on, it's real.
Henry G would have called the comeback while he was here, so I'll do it for him. They're going all the way.
Oh, I hear typing in the chat. I wonder what they're saying.
I don't know what just happened. 4 kills in 1 second, round's over. I just don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, they just Renegades ran to like a stack over there in the A bomb site. Paid off for Luminosity. Interesting smoke, because it's kind of maybe a little one-way. I'm not sure.
Bunch of pistols.
Luminosity gonna push up though. Gonna try to gain some ground. I don't think they know they're safe just yet. I have an idea, but not 100% sure. Yal's gonna be boosted up. Renegades is about to explode here on this bomb site. Just waiting for the opportunity time.
Maybe trying to force the CTs off the angle. They're going to wait out the smoke as well. And that's bought time for a third man to rotate, but they're not rotating. Thinking, oh, the smoke is... Oh, wow, okay. Renegades are going to think better of this. Oh, they're faking. So many ifs and maybes. But Steel's on the way. There's no smoke. It's going to be a 3-man peak. And off they go.
Spray.
There it is.
Spray transfer.
Round number 8 for Luminosity.
Oh. Probably going to call a timeout. They're definitely going to buy this round. What kind of strat they're going to do, because Azure and Gratification are going to be kind of on a... Maybe they buy Mac 10s or something as submachine gun. Be more of an entry killers. But what can work? Luminosity. Luminosity isn't really taking too much banana control. They are throwing early Molotov and whatnot. I would like to see Renegades do maybe a slow banana take with guns instead of a pistol, and maybe a B execute. I think that if they do like a slow B execute, it would work pretty well.
2 rounds for Renegades, 6 for Luminosity. Luminosity better equipped, maybe Renegades better prepared. As young as this team is with the 2 new additions. Through the molly are Luminosity, securing Banana very quickly indeed. They've got 3 players towards B, although Steel will try to start to make his way over towards A. Plenty of players in the apartment. Does Henny be curious for a look? Ooh, the random spray. Jacob not shy to go for that one. Now, is this an explosion onto the A site? The whole team are here, Renegades. 5 versus 2. Worst case scenario for Luminosity, for Renegades rather. And just like that, they've got the site. Now what? Do you go for this? Do you lose everything, Luminosity? You've got no position, no flanking. Everybody's on arch. You have kits. You've got 1 flashbang.
I mean, yeah. If it wasn't 14-8, I'd definitely probably save, but I think at this point in the game and the season, might as well just go for it.
Liaz has a flash. Where is it? What is going on? Surely not.
Where'd that guy come from? Jumped across the screen like a rabbit.
Match point Renegades. And the money is in the pits. In parts, but they've got the double AWPs like Luminosity. So who the hell knows what will happen? Will we see aggression? Will we see over-aggression?
Pistols?
Will we see right place, right time?
Good job, Steel. Thank you. Always a team player.
And he sees plenty of action at the bottom of mid. 5 AKs for Renegades, which is fine on Inferno. And Luminosity will not be having a take of Banana on this occasion. Again, they are of course ill-equipped. Desperate flashbang to buy some time, a quick boost. And the grenades will be expended quickly. Yell gonna walk in for a peek. There's a perfect flash, but the perfect shot from Yell. No trade from Jacob.
The ball's right over here now. But ECS is going to be going towards that balcony. This is going to thwart Renegades to work this A bracket area. So you have J-Kim keeping them honest at B. Steel's going to smoke off the middle. This might slow down Renegades unless they want to do like maybe a pop flash through, which they're going to do. And when it does get flashbang, you kind of push him back towards this A bomb site. Very nice little angle here, but he just shoots at nothing, I guess.
Seems to have baited them into Lucas's deagle. Jacob is still over towards B. Looking for something. Is he ready for the boost position? Because he could get picked from new box. Which one does he pick?
It's 50-50.
Satisfaction. Showing the bomb in the meantime. Not losing the bomb, no. Jacob's got to do something now. There is Nekker's taken out. But Yell is still towards the B-bomb side. The smoke, he somehow survives. And the bomb is here. It's past the angle already. Yell smoked off, and with 10 seconds, the bomb will get planted again. He can avoid the wall bangs by planting on the coffins. 3 versus 2. There's a Molotov and a flashbang for the T side. The AKs, 2 AWPs and an AK-47 for the opposition. There's one. Did they see the second player at the back? Oh boy. Satisfaction taking a nice angle. An off angle. Oh dear, be careful, Jacob. He's on fire, forced out. They move towards the front of the site. No kits for these players. Again, the way the bomb is planted, he can't wallbang them either. But they're not quite looking here just yet. Down goes Lucas. Is Henny going to hold it? He is. But there will not be time. Renegades will prove victorious on Inferno. Much needed wins for them. And Luminosity finished the season with just 3 wins from 18 games.
Youchie, youchie. Luminosity, I don't know, they didn't look like their hearts were into it. And Renegades took a huge advantage of it. Great CT side by Renegades and just individual play. J-Kim always being a beast. Always loved watching him play. He's a very solid player. And also good offering by gratification. He has big clutch rounds. Just overall solid play from everyone on Renegades.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of the season for Luminosity, but something has to change. Clearly, from what we can tell, there seems to be a lack of direction. So I don't know if it's a 6th man they need to come in and give them a fresh approach, some new strats. They're not really getting the most out of their players, and it seems to be very pick-based play on occasion. As I mean, Train will do some wild stuff there. So I don't really know, but it won't be the greatest of seasons for them. Here are the scores on the doors. We see JKS with 23 frags, Jacob with 21. Once again, everybody turning up. Gratisfaction had a great game of Inferno against what has to be said a weak opponent. I still want to see him perform like this versus a stronger opponent, which will be a much more difficult affair. And we'll soon see the leaderboard and where Renegades stand after all these matches. 6 for 4 now, so they're slowly creeping up. They've just played over half their games now. Luminosity will finish. I mean, they might even finish in 10th place. It doesn't really matter at this point. They are guaranteed to be fighting for relegation in the bottom 2. Who will join them? Time will tell, but that will bring the broadcast to a close for today. Don't forget, tickets are available for the finals in Arlington, Texas. Arlington.csgoleague.com is the link where you can find the information for that. Esports Stadium still being built at the moment, brand spanking new, nice and shiny, and bright lights for the players who will make it to LAN. Luminosity won't be one of them, but we'll see how Renegades do in the days to come. More CS coming your way tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed, and we will see you back here tomorrow morning.